Your child is screaming about a cup. You handed them the green one, but somehow it's the wrong green, and now you're stuck in a familiar loop. You try to explain, you try to distract, you try to ignore it. Nothing works. If anything, it gets louder. Most parents do the same thing next. They try to shut it down fast. Stop crying. Calm down. It's just a cup. You want the noise to stop. You want the chaos to stop. You want to feel in control again. But that's actually the moment when everything gets worse. Here's why. And here's what Korean families do differently that completely changes how a child's nervous system responds. Welcome to Kind and Clear Parenting. Join us for gentle parenting and real-life insights to raise your kids with calm and confidence. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. Why fixing it fast backfires. Think about what usually happens inside you when your child loses it. You feel your own tension rising. Your heart beats faster. You feel embarrassed, annoyed, or overwhelmed. So you jump in with control. Stop it. This is ridiculous. You're fine. We don't cry about things like that. You might try to reason, the blue cup is the same as the other blue cup. It all tastes the same. From the outside, it sounds logical. From the inside of your child's brain, it feels like a threat. When you come in with a sharp tone, a tense body, or a shut-it-down energy, their nervous system reads, "I'm not safe. My feelings are not safe." The fear center in the brain, the amygdala, lights up. Their body goes into defense mode. They dig in harder. They scream louder. They kick more. What could have been a 30-second wave of emotion turns into a 10-minute meltdown. And they learn something dangerous. Big feelings get me in trouble. I'd better hide them or explode with them to be heard. If you've done this before, you're not a bad parent. You're normal. Most of us were raised this way. We were taught to calm down fast, to be fine, to push feelings aside. But there's another way, the Korean idea that flips all of this. In many Korean families, there's a concept called jeong, often pronounced like jeong. There's no perfect word for it in English. It's something like deep emotional connection, shared presence, and gentle harmony between people. When a child is overwhelmed, jeong changes how adults respond. Imagine a Korean grandmother watching her grandson scream because a toy broke. She doesn't lecture. She doesn't rush to fix the toy. She doesn't say, "That's enough." She quietly moves closer. She rests a hand on his back. She breathes with him. She stays, and slowly, the crying shifts. The volume drops. The sobs become softer. It's like watching a storm move past. That is jeong in action. Korean parents and grandparents don't rush to fix the emotion. They meet the emotion first. They absorb it, because they understand something powerful. A child's nervous system learns to calm down by borrowing an adult's calm. This is called co-regulation. Your child's brain is still developing. They literally can't fully settle themselves yet. So their nervous system syncs with yours. When you panic, they panic harder. When you slow down, their body feels that and starts to slow down too. Slow, steady presence is actually faster than quick, controlling fixes. The jeong pause, a different first move. Let's give this a name so you can remember it. The jeong pause. It's called a pause because the first move is the opposite of what your instincts say. Instead of trying to stop the tantrum, you stop trying to stop it. You pause. You drop your energy. You become the calm space your child can plug into. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple steps. They take about 60 seconds total. And yes, it will feel strange at first because it's the opposite of what most of us were taught. Stay with me and imagine it as we go. Step 1, drop down and breathe, about 10 seconds. The moment you see the meltdown starting, or even once it's in full swing, do 3 things. 1, take a slow, real breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 2, let your shoulders fall. Release your jaw. 3, move your body down to their level. Kneel, squat, or sit, so you're not towering over them. You're not talking yet. You're not correcting. You're just changing the energy in the room. To your child's brain, this combination says, "I'm not a threat. I'm here with you." The fear center starts to dial down. You've just used 10 seconds. Step 2, quiet connection, 3 to 5 seconds. Now that you're at their height, you focus on connection without words. If they're looking at you, let your eyes be soft. Not angry, not hard, just present. If they're not looking, that's okay. They still feel you there. You breathe, you keep your face calm. You don't roll your eyes. You don't sigh dramatically. You just stay. For a few seconds, their nervous system is scanning you. Is this safe? Is this person against me or with me? Those few seconds of quiet presence are doing more than any lecture could. You're about 15 seconds in. Step 3, gentle, steady touch, 10 to 15 seconds. Still without talking, you now add touch, if your child allows it. You might rest your hand lightly on their shoulder, place a warm palm on their back, hold their hand or wrist gently. Some kids lean into this right away. Some kids pause and then soften. Some kids pull away, and that's okay. If they pull away, you respect that and keep your body close but hands off. The principle is the same, steady presence. Here's what's happening in their brain. Calm, consistent touch says, "This is intense, but it's survivable. You're safe. I'm not going anywhere." Many tantrums start to change right here. You might feel their muscles loosen just a bit. Their crying shifts from rage to sadness. Their body stops thrashing and starts sinking. You've used maybe 25 to 30 seconds now, a quick real-life contrast. Let's take a common situation. You cut the sandwich in half and your child wanted it whole. Without the jeong pause, it might go like this. They scream. You snap, "Stop it." It tastes exactly the same. They scream louder, you both escalate. With the jeong pause, same sandwich disaster, completely different response. You move down, you breathe. You touch their shoulder gently. You say nothing yet. You watch their fists slowly unclench. You see their shoulders drop a little. They're still crying, but the intensity is changing, and you haven't even said a word. Step 4, name the feeling, 10 to 15 seconds. Now and only now you add words. Your job in this step is not to explain, not to teach, not to fix. Your job is to witness. You might say, "You're really upset right now. You wanted the sandwich whole, and it got cut. That's really frustrating. You're so disappointed about that broken toy. You didn't get the cup you wanted, and that feels like a big deal right now." Keep it short, keep it simple. No judgment in your tone, no sarcasm. No, this is silly, but this is the moment where everything starts to shift inside your child. Because instead of feeling argued with, they feel understood. When a child feels understood, the need to keep screaming starts to drop. The body thinks, "Okay, someone gets it. I'm not alone in this." Sometimes, when you name the feeling, the crying gets a little louder for a few seconds. That's not escalation, that's release. Their nervous system is processing the emotion, not fighting you. You're now around 40 to 45 seconds in. Step 5, breathe and move forward together, about 15 seconds. Now you invite them, gently, into the next moment. Not a command, an invitation. Let's take a couple of deep breaths together. When you're ready, we'll figure this out. I'm right here. Let's breathe first. You can exaggerate your own breathing a bit so they can mirror it. In, out, slow and visible. The important part is this. You're not sending them away to calm down alone. You're not isolating them as punishment. You're staying with them as their anchor. This teaches a crucial message. When I'm overwhelmed, I'm not abandoned. I'm supported. I can move through this. By now, the tantrum has shifted. Maybe it's quieter, maybe it's shorter, maybe it's not gone yet, but it's out of fight or flight territory and into something softer, more manageable. That's your 60 seconds. What those 60 seconds really did. In that 1 minute, you stopped adding extra stress, signaled safety with your body, validated their feelings instead of arguing with them. Let their nervous system borrow your calm. You didn't just end a tantrum. You showed their brain a new pattern. During a meltdown, the emotional part of the brain completely takes over. The logical part, the part that understands explanations, goes offline. That's why it's just a blue cup, bounces right off. They literally can't hear reason yet. But they can feel safety, they can feel connection, they can feel your calm. Once they feel that, the thinking part of their brain slowly comes back online. Now they can listen, now they can learn, now they can problem solve. And over time, the brain remembers this pattern, what changes over days and weeks. So, what if you try this and it doesn't look magical on day 1? Here's what usually happens. Day 1. You use the jeong pause and your child might scream louder. They're confused. You're responding differently than usual. You're calm while they're still going all in. That's not failure. That's their brain noticing something is different here. Day 3. The cries start to sound slightly different, less like panic, more like a big release. They're still upset, but there's less fight and more letting go. They're starting to trust that when they fall apart, you don't attack or abandon. You stay. Day 5, meltdowns happen, but they're shorter. The recovery is faster. After it's over, your child may move toward you instead of away from you. They might seek a hug, curl into your lap, or rest against you. This isn't magic, it's repetition. You're teaching a nervous system that has been wired for reactivity, maybe for years, that it's safe to do something else. Most parents, when they stick with this for a few days, notice real changes, less intensity, less duration, more connection afterward. Not perfection, just progress. So the next time the screaming starts, you get to choose. You can battle the behavior, or you can calm the nervous system. Choose to be the calm. 1 minute at a time, and watch how both of you begin to change.